Bitcoin saw yesterday a fake out to the downside, trading now here around $111,700 US. Now the question is, will we grab the liquidity in top of us at $112,000 US, or will we see one more flash to the downside in direction of $106,000 US? This is exactly what we want to talk about this video. Even also our Bitcoin trade is running here in profit, and I can guarantee you today will be a lot of volatility coming in the market, because when we're getting now here into the economic calendar, we can clearly see that on Friday today we have some more news coming out. So definitely stick around, and let's directly start here also with our news. Here we can see on Friday today we have some more data coming out. So we get the non-farm payroll rates and also the unemployment rate here, kind of 1 hour before as the US market will be opened. So expect here definitely a little bit more volatility came in the market. Let's also see how we can position ourselves to get here in a new trade position here on Bitcoin. Let's start here directly with our daily chart here on Bitcoin. We talked few days already about exactly these scenarios. So we have here kind of like the same pattern as we see it here couple of months already before. In May, we have kind of the same pattern, broke here to the upside. We saw exactly the same happening on middle of August. Saw this massive breakout here to the upside, but it was kind of fake out. And now we are getting, trading in here in our falling wedge to the downside. Target zone of our falling wedge or falling wedge is a pattern which breaks out here mainly to the upside. So it looks also like we are getting here one more touch here to the downside on 107,000 US and kind of on the way here in direction of the next 50 moving average here on the daily chart. And you know it already on the channel, as soon we're getting the break of the 50 moving average here to the upside, expected definitely a bullish move here more for Bitcoin. And as soon we're breaking our falling wedge here to the upside, which could be around that we're seeing our breakout here around, what is it? Yeah, kind of middle to end of September, we can expect here a breakout to the upside. Exactly what we also have in mind. Maybe September is here going a little bit sideways, chopping around up and down, not building lower lows, but also not making here bigger movements here to the upside. And at end of September, the beginning of October, when the real season mainly also starting here in the crypto market, we will see here a breakout to the upside. And as soon we're getting a breakout here to the upside, I will increase my Bitcoin position here like crazy. So as you can see here, we are in our Bitcoin position here right now. Our entry is here around $110,300 US in profit. I don't want to keep my stop loss directly now to break even, because to be honest, I think we could potentially see even also a little bit more continuation to the downside, but we go later into lower time frames so we can exactly see what we are expecting here in the next couple of days or next couple of hours. Very important level here to hold is here, especially when we're going here to the 1 hourly chart, is here around the kind of level here to the upside. So as soon we are don't breaking here down under our support line here to the upside here, at least we are not breaking here down, I expect a more continuation to the upside. And for the next key zones, let's go here also in trading view into lower time frames. Here on the 15-minute chart, we can also clearly see we have a rising wedge here right now. Yesterday we broke here to the downside, but it's get a fake out. Luckily we got a fake out down below there, because otherwise target zone of our rising wedge would be here the ground of the falling wedge. We also got a retest, but the retest failed, and now we're trading here in our rising wedge. So can argue that our falling wedge here is invalidated, but I want to keep this line here still active, because this is a very crucial resistance line over there. As long as we are not getting able to break here above this high, and even also to break here our resistance line to the upside, we should expect a little bit more continuation here to the sideways or even also to the downside. For this one, we're going also in the 1 hourly chart, and there you can see the next key resistance. We broke here finally our resistance line. We broke here finally our resistance line to the upside. Got even also, you can argue yesterday with this fake out, if you pull the line a little bit like here, a little more tighter, we can argue we saw here the retest. And if you really see the retest over there, it could be already give us a target zone of here around, if you catch the retest or just the breakout as we traded here already. So we're kind of on the same entry. We got here the next targets here on the top side of our resistance line, which means we will building here a new all-time high in direction of 12 to 13% to the upside. If you are not in a trade right now, just wait. If we are flipping here, these kind of level here to the upside. So next crucial levels, what we definitely have to talk about are here around these kind of levels. So in here between 112,500 and 13,500 US dollars, kind of like in this 1,000 US dollar range. As soon we're breaking this line or this zone to the upside, expect here more continuation also to the upside. Even also we can adjust here a little bit, because this one I would count it more like here, because here we have a touch point on our resistance line. So next key resistance areas are directly in front of us, 112,000 US dollars, and we're breaking also this high at 113,500 US dollars. Expect a move here more into the higher levels. Even also when we have a look on the heat map, we can directly see that exactly where we're pointing our next resistance, there's a lot of liquidity sitting. So at 112,000 US dollars, a lot of liquidity is sitting here on top of us. Even if we are going here to the 1 monthly chart, we can see also more liquidity is here sitting to the upside. So we have for sure some liquidity down below here at 107,000 US dollars. So potentially there could be a move one more time to the downside, but the main liquidity is here stacked to the upside. And as you can see here, high, we have a lot of liquidity sitting there, especially here around 120,000 US dollars. And in my mind, as soon we're breaking here 114,000 US dollars, the direction to 120,000 US dollars is still in the cards, and it could be very, very quick, as we saw here, candle like this. You can see here very quick continuation move here to the upside. So be prepared that one time we're breaking here 114,000 US dollars. Don't be too late to be in a trade position. So definitely position yourself here in the next couple of hours to get here in a new position. As soon we're getting here, maybe like a small correction to the downside, we can also have a quick look on the 50-minute chart for the next trade entries. And for this one, we will pull out also our indicators. EMAs down below us, so there could be one more moment we can touch our 50 moving average here to the downside. So especially on the 50-minute chart, we could potentially see here one more leg here. Bitcoin is here pumping now here into 112,000 US dollars and it's grabbing here the liquidity in top of us. There could be potentially, as soon we are reaching here our resistance line at 112,800 US dollars, there could be potentially a move here down below at kind of 112,500 US dollars, touching one more time the 50 moving average, which could be in alignment with the news data which came out. So there could be a little bit more volatility, so something like a quick move to the upside and then to the downside, liquidate all who get in some trade positions. So even if you are planning to get here in a new position, just keep in mind there will be a lot of volatility came in. So be prepared about your risk management. So there could be a more continuation here to the upside, and as soon the data, as it is positive or negative, we can see a little bit more continuation to the upside, breaking here into higher levels of 114,000 US dollars. Or if the data are not expecting as we want to see, we could potentially see this move here to the upside, liquidate all the people who came here in, have the stop loss here in top of 112,000, 113,000 US dollars. So all people who went short over the last couple of days here already would keep a stop loss here on this high. So there could be potentially a move here, grabbing exactly liquidity, turning down, and then grab all the liquidity down below here, liquidate all who went long, because all people who went long here would mostly put your stop loss down below here, or at least down below there. So there could be maybe like a short liquidation wick here directly to the downside before we see here then continuation here to the upside. In my opinion, there is more continuation move here to the upside planned, and as we talked already, there is more liquidity sit here to the upside. So it makes more sense for the market maker move the price first in direction of 14,000 US dollars, liquidate here a lot of positions out, and then shoot the price down below and liquidate all the people who came a little bit late. And as we're recording the video right now, we are breaking here now 112,000 US dollars in direction of our next resistance zone. So definitely position yourself here in the next couple of hours before the US market will open. And then don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and then we see in the next video tomorrow.